more than 125 times in their history, and it might not be the most well-known rivalry in the country, but for the Heels and the Cavs, the South's oldest rivalry will always mean a lot. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on another team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. And the Tar Heels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will go to work first. There was nothing but joy on Franklin Street, and the sky was Carolina blue as the Heels rolled in the last meeting.
Yeah, they took care of business. It didn't look like much of a rivalry. I know this game's been played a lot, but last year, it wasn't really a game, Jesse.
Yeah, there's tons of emotion, but only happy feelings for UNC. They started fast, and they finished strong.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Flying down the right side. The 20. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
The Cavaliers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia! And they strike first.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting the drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down. And the Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Cavaliers headed quickly to the line. This rivalry runs really deep, guys. It's the third most played in the FBS.
That's crazy, Reese. It's just crazy to think about all the rivalries across college football. And I love the orange and blue and the baby blue and this showdown every year.
They've been playing since 1892, man. That's a long time, and that's something that I think fans, players, and coaches are aware of. This game is very special.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Off-play action on first down. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Eakin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And I tell you what, as a quarterback, you got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air, using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's on target and complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. He's got him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, they would understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league, so a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Catch in the middle. It's Burks. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Motion from the back. wasting no time throwing on this drive. The quick out. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Off the RPO, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Got his man quickly. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Iowa State is putting on a show offensively, only there's been no real story arc. It's been all Cyclones all day with almost no let-up. They're up 14 over the Groupers. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try the left side. And he's still running after the move. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Tar Heels line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. At the 35, he's loose. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll go back to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Touchdown, North Carolina! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Woodside. And the returner will be dragged down. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Working on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. How about that last drive? Just carved him up. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the back.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Working that left side now. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The Cavaliers want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On third down, he drops to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Breaks into the open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down and second and 7. Trying play action. Quick completion on the out. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and take it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive. The Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the side.
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Look out, he's got room. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got his man. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Let's it fly. And they'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Dead center perfect. The lead now 5 here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Quick strike complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Punts it out of the air. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Quickly complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Grabs it in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, the South tends to shut down when the Tar Heels and Cavaliers get together, and that's the case again today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. To the air on first down. It's complete. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using the quick game. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. We just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to the air on third and short. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cavaliers will snap it on first and 10. Here's the handoff. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Wants to throw on third down. It's complete! Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Virginia! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. The misconnection leaves him with a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away.
Fourth down.
Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're working that left side. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. Now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to throw again. Got his man. tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Tar Heels are on the move. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, UNC! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Iowa State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 35 over the Gloopers. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. And the Cavaliers will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Creates a little space. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll run the counter. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the ground with the back. Makes a man miss. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking for a gap. It's Lopez. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Lopez. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees call it.
They'll go to the ground. Nice move, create some space. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the try is no good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
And I understand the decision, man. You got a chance to take the lead with this field goal late in the football game, but your kicker just doesn't come through, and it was so close. The dreaded doink. Now this game is going to get very interesting down the stretch.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He's looking to pass. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. punt is in the air on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The run from the shotgun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Cavaliers in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his big tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. It's complete to the left. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He slides that just inside the right upright. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat him, a 5-point lead here in the 4th.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got his man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll leave it with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll do it himself. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. get him stopped at the 22-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Brings up third down.
He'll keep it himself. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Love the play call offensively because you got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
Gets it out fast. Oh, my, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. Give to the back. Nice move to keep running. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Reads it, fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun to give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. They want to throw it. It's complete to the right. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Cavaliers want to move quickly. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. What a way to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5.
All right, there's still life in the opponent because this team just had a chance to pad their lead with that field goal try. They knock it off the post. We've still got a good ball game.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tempo and overdrive.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep...
Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Offense, quick tempo.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
They'll run play action. Buying some time.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these 1st downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line. Give to the fullback. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, how about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the 1st down. Nice play.
The Cavaliers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. He wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Got his man out of the backfield. He's not going to make it. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th. They had hoped to push this edge out to a field goal. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if this offense comes out swinging from the first play of the drive down late. Off play action on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Tar Heels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quickly complete. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. They'll try the right side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to pass. He's got the back in the middle. On the move at the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception, and he comes out to try for 6. He'll be lucky. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Sticks it in his belly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Second down, he'll throw it. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Touchdown, North Carolina! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
So much pressure on this defense just to get a stop on this drive. They were trailing, but after that turn of events and the interception, they've now got the lead. And remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus themselves, but what a play.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. He's looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the 2, and the lead stays at 5. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man quickly. He's past the 30. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down. They're in plus territory and now threatening to get the score. And the Cavaliers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He's got him this time. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. The Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Wants to throw on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Touchdown, Virginia! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback, but these situations, you drop so many guys back deep. But as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can into the ground. The defense has to do a better job, but the offense makes the big play, gets the huge Hail Mary.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Handoff to the fullback. He'll be stopped short. Still a one-point game here in the fourth. They'd hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied. On the run from inside his own 5. They make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a stop to the return and an end to the game. This edition of the South's oldest rivalry is steeped in Cavalier attitude as Virginia takes down North Carolina. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.